All right, let's talk about Google Ads. We're going to dive into how you can stop your campaigns from just spending money and start turning them into a lean, mean, conversion-generating machine. Let's get right into it.
Does this feel familiar? You're pouring money into your campaigns, you're checking the dashboard every day, but the results, they just don't seem to match what you're spending. It's a super common and, honestly, a really frustrating place to be.
And this right here, this is the classic nightmare scenario we're here to solve. You've got this huge amount of cash going out the door for ad spend, but only a tiny trickle of actual conversions coming back in. Our entire goal today is to flip this picture upside down.
So, it's time to stop gambling with your budget and start thinking like a strategist. Instead of just throwing more money at the problem, just adding more fuel to the fire, we're going to learn how to finely tune the engine so that every single drop of fuel, every dollar you spend, works smarter for you.
And the way we're going to do that is with a super simple but really powerful three-part framework. First, we'll nail down precision targeting, then we'll get into campaign optimization, and we'll wrap it all up with continuous improvement.
Okay, first up, precision targeting. This is all about one thing. Stop wasting money on clicks from people who are never going to buy from you anyway. It's about getting in front of the right people at the right time. And one of the most powerful tools in your toolbox for this is focusing on what we call long-tail keywords. The magic word here is intent. Sure, broad keywords get a ton of searches, but these longer, more specific phrases tell you that the person searching is much, much closer to making a decision.
Just look at the difference here. If you bid on laptops, you're competing with everyone. It's expensive and you're getting tons of casual browsers. But if you bid on affordable gaming laptops under $1,000, well, that person knows exactly what they want. They're way deeper in the buying journey, which means you get a much better shot at a conversion, often for less money.
Now, on the flip side of targeting is knowing who to exclude. This is where negative keywords are your best friend. This quote says it all, right? If you're selling high-end luxury, the last thing you want is to pay for a click from someone searching for cheap. By adding cheap as a negative keyword, you're instantly filtering out the wrong traffic. And we can get even sharper than that. With geo-targeting, a local bakery in New York can make sure they aren't wasting a single penny on clicks from people in Los Angeles. And with ad scheduling, if you know your best customers buy between 9 and 5 on weekdays, you can tell Google to only show your ads during those peak profitable hours.
Okay, so we've got the right people in our sites. Now what? Well, now we have to make sure the ads they see are actually good. This is all about squeezing every last drop of performance out of each and every ad.
At the very heart of this is a little thing called your quality score. Just think of it like a grade from Google, from 1 to 10, on how relevant and useful your ad is. And this isn't just about getting a good grade. A higher score literally means Google will reward you with better ad placements and lower cost per click. It's a huge deal.
So how do you get that perfect 10? Well, it really boils down to 3 key things. First, your ad copy has to be super relevant to the keywords. Second, the landing page you send people to needs to be fast and easy to use. And third, you have to write ads that are so compelling people can't help but click on them.
And here's a pro tip that's basically a free upgrade for your ads. Use ad extensions. They cost nothing extra, but they make your ad physically bigger and way more helpful. You can add site links to specific pages on your site or callouts to highlight special offers. It's an easy way to boost your click-through rate. And remember, you can have the best ad in the world, but if they click it and land on a terrible page, you've lost them. Your landing page absolutely has to deliver on the promise of the ad. It has to load fast, and it needs a big, bold, obvious call to action that tells people exactly what to do next.
All right, and that leads us to our third and final piece of the puzzle. This isn't a one-time fix. This, right here, is the secret to winning in the long run. It's all about continuous improvement. And the #1 tool for that is something called A/B testing, or split testing. It sounds technical, but it's actually super straightforward. You just create 2 different versions of something, say an ad with 2 different headlines, and you run them at the same time to see which one performs better. You let the data decide the winner.
And this is why you test. Look at this. It's not a guess, it's not a gut feeling. The data is screaming at you. Ad B is more than twice as effective as Ad A. So what do? You turn off Ad A, put all that budget behind Ad B, and you've instantly made your campaign more efficient.
So you get into this simple, powerful rhythm. You monitor your results, you adjust based on what the data tells you, and then you repeat the process over and over. And tools like Google's Smart Bidding can even help automate a lot of this for you, optimizing in real time.
So let's bring it all home. Getting a real return on your investment, a real ROI from Google Ads, isn't about just doing one of these things right. It's about understanding how they all fit together in a nonstop cycle.
Because at the end of the day, success isn't about finding one secret trick or one magic bullet. It's about committing to this continuous loop of precision, optimization, and improvement, always guided by your data.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. Thinking about everything we just covered, from long-tail keywords to negative keywords, from quality score to A/B testing, what is one thing, just one of these strategies, that you can go and implement today to start making your ad spend work smarter?